Welcome to a deep dive into the infotainment system of the 2019 Chevrolet Blazer. It is cleverly called Infotainment 3. Now, I've always liked Chevy's system because it's easy to use, and this one has been updated with better graphics and quicker response times. Now we get down here to the home page. It defaults to your audio, your navigation, and your phone. And down here on the bottom, I've got some redundant buttons for my home and my back, plus a volume knob. Now, I know that might not seem like a big deal, but trust me, when you've been in a car that doesn't have a volume knob, this is a pure luxury. Now, when I start scrolling through here, everything's set up like a cell phone. I've got large icons and it responds really quickly to my touch. Now, starting here with audio, the reason why I show you guys how to set a preset is because I think it's really indicative of how easy or complicated this system is. And here it's super easy. You just tune to whatever you want and then tap and hold and it's right there. And then everything is right there on one screen. There's no menus or sub-menus to mess around with, and I love it. Now, what's also really cool is down here on the bottom of the screen, I've got a few shortcut buttons to some more popular features. And I really like that because I don't have to swipe back to the home page. I mean, look, it's only one swipe, but time is money, right? You can click here on phone. Now, I haven't connected my phone because Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both standard, but here is where you would do it. Just tap on that, add phone, look for my Chevrolet in your list. It's really quick. Moving on to navigation, right away I get the option for one box entry for both addresses and points of interest. And if I'm not really sure where I want to go, Chevy gives me a whole list of points of interest, everything from coffee, food, fuel, and when I click on that, it drills down into even deeper categories before I make my selection. Going back, all I need to do is click on those three little buttons, and here's where I have my settings. I can decide what I want to show on the map, so I really like to have fuel and restaurants on my map. Plus, I've got traffic events around me, which is really helpful when I'm trying to plan my trip for the day. Now, when I go back here to the map, it works a lot like a cell phone, so I can just swipe around, I can pinch to zoom, and everything responds really quickly to my touch. The Blazer does have a Wi-Fi hotspot, which is really nice if you happen to find yourself outside of your phone's LTE. Now, I know it sounds a little weird. Why would your car work but your phone doesn't? Well, the car has a bigger antenna, so it can often pick up signals when your phone is DOA. The users function is pretty cool. I've got it set up for me, which means that all of my settings, the way I like it, are going to be in the car every time I get in. And then if someone else in my household's got a different fob, it will recognize that fob and put in their settings. Plus, you can even download it to other Chevys that you might have in your fleet, so everything is just the way you like it when you like it. Now, the Blazer's got a whole set of apps that you can add, everything from short little podcasts from news organizations like NPR or the Washington Post. Look, even People. I can add Spotify, and I also have the Marketplace app. Now, here is where you can do things from your car, like make reservations for a restaurant. You can order food from Dunkin' Donuts. Heck, you can even do an in-store pickup. I mean, yeah, it's from Office Depot, but still, it's really cool that you can do this all from your vehicle. But please, pull over before you do it. Safety third is just a joke. We say safety first. Now, when it comes to charging, well, the car is available with wireless charging, but this particular vehicle doesn't have it. But what it does have is 6 total USB ports, both the larger USB ports and the new USB-Cs that most people are going towards. Now, if you want to find out how the Blazer drives, well, we've got a few videos for you, and we've got a full written review over on theroadshow.com, so don't miss out. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the Chevy Blazer's Infotainment 3. I mean, come on, Chevy, you couldn't think of a better name than that? What do you think it should be called? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe to get all of this awesome Roadshow content.